Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Twin Flame Tarot. My name is Tony and this is the Twin Flame Daily Forecast for Tuesday, December 29th, 2020. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hi, welcome to my returning subscribers and hello if you are new here. So as I said, my name is Tony and this is the Twin Flame Tarot. First, I'm going to pull cards for our Divine Feminine. Next, I'll pull cards for the Divine Masculine. And lastly, we'll pull a couple cards for the collective Twin Flames. If you see a deck of cards you like, I'll link them down below in the description. And when I talk about the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine, divine means holy. Feminine and masculine do not refer to one specific gender. So, are y'all ready? We only have 3 days of this year left. Today, tomorrow, and Thursday. I cannot even believe it. This year is winding down. And also, tonight, for those of you who are watching this on the day that this video goes live on my channel, tonight is the full moon, the last full moon of the year. It is in Cancer, and it's called the Long Night's Full Moon. All right, we got our sage incense lit. Let's get our table blessed. Let's go. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. And I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. Beautiful. Ooh, I love the sage incense. It gives me the tingles in my crown chakra. I enjoy it quite a lot. All right, headphone users, let's turn down your volume so I can set the tone for this reading. Nice. All right, and lastly, let's set the intention for this reading by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit. Please join us. Please help us to understand and to interpret these messages as we receive them. Okay, let's get started. Divine Feminine, you are up first. We are going to read from the Star Seed Oracle. Headphone users, let's turn down your volume for my shuffle, please. Gorgeous. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine today? What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine for this Tuesday, December 29th, 2020? What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine in whatever time, date, space, or place they are watching this reading? Thank you so very much. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine today? What messages do we have? Oh, thank you. All right, Divine Feminine, you've got Earth pulsing. This is beautiful. Earth pulsing. Pulse of the mother. Slow down time in nature. So you see the lady laying here in the middle of the valley and the river's running down to her and the flowers are blooming out beyond her. So it says, Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So, I mean, the message here right away is definitely that, it's about going outside and spending some time outside, or at least getting grounded and not necessarily going outside per se. You could just be working on getting yourself grounded, and it's as easy as holding something like a stone, a rock, a crystal, something made of wood, something natural in your hand, and just focusing on it and focusing on the here and now. All getting grounded means is just coming back into your body, coming back into the here and now, being grounded into this moment, putting your energy right where you are and bringing all your energy back to you, okay? And how you do that, you can just change your focus by focusing on something that's of Mother Earth, okay? And focus and put what does that feel like? Like, for instance, this selenite little egg. You see how it's got carving on it? So, like, I can focus, I'm sure you can hear my teenager. I can focus on that. I can focus on how it feels smooth. I can focus on how, it has different kind of striations running through it, okay? Things like that, okay? And that's getting grounded. So I feel like that's the first message for you, Divine Feminine. It's about getting grounded, okay? It says, a mysterious pulse is woven through all of life. The planet itself has a rhythm. You can see it in the seasons and in the tides. In our world of artificial lighting, long working hours, and modern conveniences, it's easy for us to feel off season and off kilter. So it's time to reconnect with nature and surrender to the pulse of Earth. Earth pulsing, it says, I'm just reading the book, okay? It says, earth pulsing is my favorite tool for surrendering to the rhythmic pulse of Mother and the entire universe. And then so then she has a thing, selling some product here. Okay, interesting. I've never seen that in an oracle book. Interesting. Anyway, it just says that most of us are very disconnected from the earth, and that when we consciously connect with an earth, a veil is lifted and she opens up and receives you more fully. You're able to just kind of move the energy. The thing is that the summary here is that the more time you spend connecting with the earth and grounding yourself and just feeling, less in the technological, modern world, and more into what this world was designed to be, which is, kind of more natural. When you get yourself into this, the more the veil will be lifted from you, and the more energy that has been stagnant. Like, let's say you've been working on manifesting something, right? And it's just not coming along. It could be because there's some stagnation, some blocks there. The more now you're letting your energy flow, and the more quickly things can move along, okay? The more you can get your energy flowing in the correct direction. So that's really kind of something else we don't talk about very often, but why grounding is so important. If you can't find something like a rock or stone, the quickest way to ground is through breathing. It's through stopping what you're doing and just focusing only on your breath. Give yourself 3 deep, huge, slow breaths. Just, slower than that even, but and just focus on, what does that feel like? Focus on what the air feels like coming in through your nose, how it feels moving through your body, out of your body. What does the temperature of the air feel like when you're inhaling, exhaling? Just how does your body feel while you're doing it? That's grounding. You can do that anywhere you are in the whole world. It's that simple, okay? It doesn't have to be complicated. And I think too many times this concept of what it is gets lost on people because we overcomplicate it. Let's get a little bit more messages here. It's from the White Sage Tarot, Divine Feminine. Let's turn down the headphone users. Let's turn down your volume for the shuffle. That's better. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for the Divine Feminine today? What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine for this Tuesday, December 29th, 2020? What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you so much. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. We just need one card, just like that. How perfect. Oh, 2 of Swords. Yeah, so you're not seeing something, you've been resisting something, you've been pushing something away, kind of blocking something. Let's see what we got. All right, 6 of Pentacles, the Hangman, yeah. 4 of Wands, okay, and the Fool, and the 9 of Cups, okay. So, Divine Feminine, yeah, so it talks about this earth pulsing and getting reconnected to the flow of energy, okay, that is, this natural earth that we live on, all right? So that's the first message, is that probably if you're having some blocks to, maybe you've been working on a project and it's just kind of gotten stagnant maybe, well, yeah, you're blocking your own energy. It feels like you've been focusing so much on a lot of things, actually, but the biggest thing I see is that you're not connecting to the earth. You're really tuned into technological aspects of yourself. You're blocking yourself from even your own higher self, your own higher intuition, okay? I got that out of order. I was like that. Okay, so let's start here at the bottom of the deck and let's clarify that a little bit. Okay, so we have the 6 of Pentacles followed by the Hangman and the 4 of Wands, all right? Well, with 6 of Pentacles, this is about being kind of generous, okay, and kind of charitable and sharing. And then the Hangman is stagnant energy again, okay? So it's like you were kind of like how this is even like almost looks like scales being balanced. It's like you started to work on your own balance. It's like you started to work on taking care of your own needs, trying to maybe focus on maybe some manifestation for yourself, finding like, what is this thing that people keep talking about? What is this manifestation? It's like you started working on it, but then you kind of got stuck. Like the energy just got stuck, okay? Well, it's time for that to move forward because now you have the 4 of Wands followed by the Fool. So the stuck energy, you were working, and it feels like you may have even seen a little bit of proof of success from this manifestation. You might have had 1 or 2 victories, but then all of a sudden you just got stuck, you know. You just got really, like you can't move forward with it. Well, cool. The great news is first of all, you got 4 of Wands and then the Fool. So here's your chance to move forward, like literally to move away from that stuck energy, move forward. 4 of Wands, you know, that's with the celebration, and this is like, you know, kind of like healing and home and celebration and things like that. It's kind of even like I almost want to say community in this case, because it feels like you're working on building something more than just for yourself. Yeah, it kind of feels like you were building some kind of new home, some kind of new something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Either way, you were getting there, you got stuck, but now it feels like it's moving forward. The 4 of Wands is, you know, that fire sign, it's that energy is reignited, it's that fresh start, and then look, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. So this is self-satisfaction. This is, by the way, self-satisfaction. I want to make sure you understand the difference between 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups. 9 of Cups is about self-mastery, self-satisfaction, where 10 of Cups, a lot of times we call that the twin flame card. That's about, you know, union and family. This is about you. This is about you getting what you want, okay? So it's time for you to maybe lay down that phone, close that tablet, get grounded down and really focused on your own energy, because you're kind of blocking your own blessings. That you've got some kind of energetic block here, Divine Feminine, and it wants to be restored. You've got to let this energy move forward so that this is beautiful. You got this is the 4 of Wands. That's that fire, you know, sparking that energy. It's chasing that desire and letting the fire desire burn out that stagnation, so that you can get a fresh start, so that you can get self mastery, success. I mean, this is literally like luxury for yourself, okay? So don't worry. What you want is still on its way. It's just, it looks like it just needs to be cleared out. It feels like you just need to, you know, blow the line out. And again, the quickest way to do that is to really let your energy get back into focus. Release what you don't need. Just really, so when we say release what you don't need, that there's a lot of meanings of depth to that, but I just want to start at the most simple level. And what I mean by that is right now you're probably holding on to some kind of energy you don't need. Whether it's you're thinking about something besides what I'm talking about, that's energy that you don't need to be focusing on. Because if you're here, you need to be focusing on what you're doing. You need to be in the now. If you're not in the now, that's something you need to let go of, okay? Or focus on that and turn me off. Does that make sense? So that's what we're saying. Letting go of what doesn't serve you. If you're not focusing on right now, that doesn't serve you. So that's what this is about. It's about taking your energy and just focusing in and really focusing on your own environment, but putting your energy into something natural, reconnecting with Mother Nature, letting your, you know, circadian rhythm and your energy of your own body reset, your own energetic field reset to a natural rhythm, okay? And maybe, you'll hear my puppy, she's fussing because I won't let her go play outside. So then maybe that'll help, you know, knock this block out of the way. Okay, Divine Feminine, I hope this was helpful. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, please do, or subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell if you haven't already, okay? And thanks for coming and see me, because today, now it is time for our Divine Masculine. We're going to read from the Healing with the Angels. Headphone users, let's turn down the volume for the shuffle. Gorgeous. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for the Divine Masculine today? What messages do we have for the Divine Masculine for this Tuesday, December 29th, 2020? What messages do we have for the Divine Masculine in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages? Just like that. Very nice. Children. So children is always an interesting message to get, okay? I pretty much don't need to read from the book, but I'll open it just in case there's something I don't think about. Children can be read a couple different ways. It could be that you need to be more playful, more childlike. You, Divine Masculine, are being told, kind of similar to what the Divine Feminine said, that maybe you've been focusing too much on all work, not enough play. Maybe you haven't been spending enough time outside in nature, just having fun. Now, I realize this is December, late December going into January. It's very cold here on our side of the earth. And I mean, if you're down in the southern hemisphere, you might be all right. But those of us in the northern hemisphere, we are in the throes of winter. So getting outside isn't really a thing. But, having fun, doing something joyful, trying to reconnect in nature with the best ways you can, whether it's, house plants or pets. Pets, I'm sure, I don't know if y'all can hear my little puppy over here. She is just being very stubborn this morning. But, playing with your pets or finding joy through your children, reconnecting with your own inner child, but playing with your child, getting down and getting on their level and letting them lead the guide, doing something that inspires childlike wonder and joy. Okay, so if that means, calling somebody up that makes you laugh, watching a movie that makes you laugh, getting up and dancing, that's what I always do that makes me feel good. But whatever it takes, you're being asked to reconnect to your own inner child within you and to, it feels like what's happening for both of you is that you were working on a path towards manifestation, but for some reason what's happened is maybe you've been focusing, so you haven't connected enough with Mother Earth. Your energy is getting a little wonky, and because of that, you're blocking yourselves. I mean, we're going to get a little clarity here in your tarot, but it feels like you maybe even have the same message. If you are divine masculine, if you have been working towards manifestation, all of a sudden it feels like you've kind of hit a brick wall and you're not moving forward. Could be that your energy is being blocked because it hasn't been recalibrated, for lack of a better term, with Mother Nature recently. And so you really need to focus on grounding down one way, shape, form, or another. And when you do, and you get your energy reset, then it kind of makes it a little bit easier for you to arrive to where you're going. Okay, so let's find out about that. Let's see what's up with you. We're going to pull from the Universal Rider-Waite Tarot. Headphone users, let's turn it down and shuffle. Gorgeous. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for the divine masculine today? What messages do we have for the divine masculine for this Tuesday, December 29th, 2020? What messages do we have for the divine masculine for whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. We just need one card, please, for our divine masculine. You got two, and I'll take those. Look at there. Divine feminine actually had 4 wands as well. So look there. But this, I mean, if you're going to get some wands, these are the ones you want. Look, you got the 4 wands and the 6 wands. This is literally like, celebration, happy home, public victory, joyful, healing. This can be the card of healing. So let me hit pause. Let me let my dog out so she'll stop fussing. Give me just a second. I tell you, what would life be with our fur babies, right? But okay, so this is saying divine masculine. Yeah, there is a couple messages I hear. The first one, that it could be that you were actually healing your own inner child. This does have to go back to family somewhat. So this could be that there is some healing of your own wounded inner child that's going to be healed. It also could be your relationship with your child that's going to be healed, or your relationship with your parents are going to be healed. Okay. Having said that, this could also be that you just need to, there's going to be a lot of fun times coming up that are going to just inspire a lot of joy, a lot of playfulness for your own family. And it's going to be publicly recognized. It's going to be, it feels like a very joyful time coming up here, divine masculine. Oh, look here though, the bottom of the deck. Death, 10 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, healing, absolutely. Look there, 6 of Cups and 3 of Cups. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do Strength while we're at it. I like that card too. Why not? I never know what card's going to come out of the bottom of the deck. I just start calling them out. So look, here, I'll start here. So like I said, this is, happy home, public celebration, public victory, right? So then we have death and followed by 10 of Wands. So yeah, the reason why this is coming about, got this wand, all this fire energy. Yeah, so this is coming about because you have been going through a big transformation. You have been, it feels like resetting your priorities, maybe choosing realizing that you've been carrying a lot of loads, heavy loads that weren't yours to carry, maybe, and maybe focusing on your priorities where it didn't matter, right? So I feel like you have decided to let go of that. This is the end of that road, and that you've been really reprioritizing. It looks like your home, your family, your children, and because of that, because you have, gone through this transformation where you've been letting go of these burdens. Look here, Ace of Pentacles. It's like you've got new priorities, things that are of value to you. And these things that are of value to you are even greater than anything you ever thought mattered before. And this has brought about a lot of healing for not only you, but your family. I feel like this is definitely healing your family, even, and it's noticeable. This is not just like, hey, we're doing better, but like the rest of your family notices, your friends notice, everybody notices that this is, hang on just 1 second. Y'all, it's just gonna be one of those days. Thank y'all for staying with me. We trudge on. Let's go. Okay. Like I said, there's been a transformation in your way of thinking. Things that you used to think were important to you, Divine Masculine. I think that you have had a great priority shift, and you are either currently being well rewarded, or you're about to be. There is a lot of healing within yourself, within your home, within your family. I mean, a lot of healing. There is so much healing. Look at this. And you know what I like about this is that it's almost brought a renewed strength to you to keep up the path you're on. I mean, because look what it leads to. I mean, again, look at all these great, successful, celebratory cards. You've got the 3 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and all of that is because, I mean, really though, let's just put these 4 together right here. Look what happens because you choose to let go of what no longer is serving you. You choose to reprioritize your time. You get celebrations, victories, happy home, dreams, wishes coming true, success, abundance, prosperity, healing, just kind of like a renewed vigor in your family. I really feel like this is healing not only just of yourself, but of your family, of your children, of your priorities. This is a gorgeous reading, Divine Masculine. It feels like right now you're being told to focus on keeping your vibe high, to really focus on the priorities that matter the most, to not get distracted by anything that doesn't matter. Like really, really focus on what matters. What is the keep your eye on the prize, okay? Divine Masculine. Keep your energy up. That's what this children is about. It's about trying to, no matter what comes, remember what matters the most, and not try to get angry and just sink down and just you've done the work so much. You've done so much work. It's not about going backwards. It's about going forward. Okay. It's about leaving that behind and going forward towards victory, towards success. Divine Masculine, this is gorgeous. I hope, despite all my distractions, I hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you did, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe or that notification bell to find out when I post new content, because now it is time for the Twin Flames. Twin Flames, first oracle card for y'all is going to be the Power Thoughts Oracle cards. Headphone users, let's turn down the volume for the shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for the Twin Flames? What messages do we have for the Twin Flames for this Tuesday, December 29th, 2020? What messages? What messages do we have for Twin Flames, whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages? There y'all go. Just like that. Bam. Let's see what you got. I love this. I love my body. I love my body. It says, I create peacefulness in my mind, and my body reflects the peacefulness as perfect health. I actually was just kind of saying that to Divine Masculine. I said, you've been working so hard towards these victories, these successes, and those have come about because you've been focusing on keeping your energy you've been focusing on wanting to feel good and making wanting to feel good a priority. You've been focusing on letting go of the things that doesn't matter to you anymore and really focusing on just prioritizing how you feel good. And Divine Feminine, I think you were somewhere your energy just got a little bit stuck, a little bit stagnant. And if yours has Divine Masculine, again, the quickest, easiest way to get that move forward is to ground your energy, reset it, and then keep yourself, get that energy back up, you know, like really focus on what makes you feel good, okay? So anyway, I love my body. So the whole point here is that when you create peacefulness in your mind, that's going to reflect within your body, and the better you feel, better your outside environment will feel. The better, you know, the more we move towards peace within, the more we will see peace without, okay? It starts, you know, within our minds, we'll feel it next in our body and our own health, and then that will expand beyond us. And that's what this is all about. It's about being cognizant that we kind of love this, look, as children, and then this lady laying, you know, here in Mother Earth. What happens to us impacts not just us, but impacts our families, our children, and impacts everyone and everything around us on this earth. All of our energy is connected through, you know, like a web, like an energetic web that connects us all. Thanks to the law of one, we are all connected. And because of that, what you do to yourself, you're doing to everyone else. So try to remember that. I mean, it does matter. And if you love, even, okay, if some of us have a hard time loving ourselves, some of us have a very hard time wanting to water our own seeds and watch them grow, but you probably love somebody else. There's probably somebody in this life you do love, whether it's your children, your lover, your parents, whether it's, or maybe you don't have anybody you love, but boy, there's a place you love. You know, there's a mountain you sit on that you love, a beach you adore, a forest you could get lost in for days. Whatever it is you love, there might be something you love enough to care about it. Care about yourself as much as you care about them, because when you care about yourself and you can love yourself that much, then you make room for somebody else to love you that much. Remember, why should anybody love you if you can't love yourself? Honestly, if you can't love yourself, why are you making space? You're not, if you can't tell the universe, hey, I love me, and you're putting out vibes, I love me out to the universe, then why shouldn't anybody else go, oh, I love you, I love you? Why would they? Because you don't love yourself, why should anybody else? That's the truth. That's the energy you're telling the universe. Love yourself and watch that love come back to you and watch it all play out in the way that you want it to. All right, let's get a little bit of clarity on that. We are going to pull from the Moonology Oracle card because, you know, it is that full moon in Cancer tonight. It's one of my favorite kind of moons. I love Cancers. All right, headphone users, let's turn down that volume for the shuffle. Ow, I hit that maybe a little bit too hard, but that's okay, we'll carry on. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for the twin flames today? What messages do we have for the twin flames for this Tuesday, December 29th, 2020? Hang on. What messages do we have for the twin flame and whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for our twin flames today? We just need one card. Speaking of one of my favorite kind of moons, the Taurus moon. Taurus is probably my second favorite moon. I love a Taurus moon. The new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. Prosperity lies ahead. Well, I kind of feel like that is pretty self-evident based on y'all's cards. Both of your cards are showing Nine of Cups here coming, and then you've got the Three of Cups, Strength, Six of Cups, Ace Pentacles coming to you. Oh yeah, also included in that, the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands. I mean, oh yeah, y'all got a lot of prosperity coming your way. I feel like the message that both of you are receiving today is that if you feel that there has been some blockages in that manifestation path that you're on, that you know is coming your way, that I could tell you for a fact is coming your way, there's no doubt, both of these cards say this. It could be you're the one who's causing this. You're not loving yourself enough. You're not keeping your energy at a high enough focus. And also, you haven't let your energy be reset. You've been spending way too much time in technological pursuits of things. And when you do that, you have a tendency to kind of throw off your energy. You've got to spend time grounding your energy back down and getting into focus with the here and now, okay? Let's talk about that new moon in Taurus. Here we go. Taurus, go back 2 more pages. Cancer, Gemini, Taurus. New moon in Taurus. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. What did I say? When you're doubting your self-worth. 100% feel that for both of you. That may be where this I love my body comes forward. If some of you are doubting your self-worth, and that is causing some pretty serious blockages, it's keeping you from moving forward, okay? This card suggests that you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself first. This comes down to the law of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. What did I say? Value yourself and others will value you too. It's exactly what I just said. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or sexier times if you're already spoken for. So if you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. So that's the other thing. You're being told not to give up. So if there's any blockages in this path towards prosperity, more than likely you're the one bringing it on yourself. Don't give up. You are on the right path. The first thing that you need to work on is loving yourself. Again, though, Taurus is a sign, kind of a sexy sign. He's a sexier sign of all the earth signs. And Taurus definitely is here about you to love yourself, to appreciate yourself, and and if you're in a relationship, there's a good chance that if you're hoping for that relationship to steam up, if you're looking for a way to unblock your energy and to get grounded down, might I suggest bounce. I mean, this is for my 18-year-olds and up folk. This is for grown folk. But I mean, you want to get your energy right. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. Sometimes when you get a little bit of a stuck energy, that can kind of help push it through, if you know what I mean. All right, let's get one more card before we close out this last Tuesday of the year reading. We're going to pull from the Golden Girls Tarot headphone users. Why don't you go ahead and turn down your volume for the shuffle for the last time. Gorgeous. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for the twin flames today? What messages do we have for the twin flames for this Tuesday, December 29th? Oh, that was terrible. 2020. What messages do we have for the twin flames? And whatever time, take place, space, they are watching. I'm going to do that one more time. That was twice I did it terribly. Let's try to get this a little bit. Okay, y'all see that? How it just like, okay. There we go. So people make fun of me. They say shuffle upside down, but when I shuffle the correct way, I can't shuffle. But if I turn my wrist upside down, see that? I can shuffle. Well, I can at least get them to go together. I didn't say I was a great shuffler, but nobody ever accused that about me. All right, let's go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. We just need one card. I'm sorry, we need 3 cards. We need 3 cards, please, for our twin flames. All right, up first, the 6 of Wands. Then, which you got twice here, by the way. Then the Knight of Wands, gorgeous, justice, beautiful, Page of Swords. Okay, all right, not too worried about that. And the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands, the 3 Pentacles. No, you have the 3 Cups, that's what it was. The 6 of Pentacles, ooh, and the Magician, and the Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune. We're gonna stop. So, how I read is, hang on, let me get these back into the order. I'll pull them out. There we go. This is the past, present, future. This is between the past and the present. This is between the present and the future. And the cards at the bottom of the deck are the clarifiers. Okay, so twins. Sitting in the past, we have the 6 of Wands and the Knight of Wands, both sitting under I love my body. I mean, listen, if anybody was going to love the body, it would be the Wands, right? I mean, you got the Leos, you got the Sagittarius, and the Aries in there, right? I mean, so yeah, those Wand signs are here to teach you to love yourself, and that's exactly what this is about. You got 6 of Wands twice, just like in Divine Masculine. This is just double confirmation about these messages that this is meant for you to hear if you're listening, okay? But you got that 6 of Wands, so again, This is, you know, public victory, success. He has his best friend of the year. This is you, like, literally taking care of yourself and learning to love yourself, learning to heal yourself. This has been that self-mastery that we've been working on for a few weeks. And look, as you've been working on yourself, Knight of freaking Wands, he is showing up here. And, you know, you see, he's here to help kind of move you along, all right? So as you were starting to learn to love yourself, and as you were finally starting to water your own garden and watch it go, and you were starting to see some buds come up, and maybe you were starting to see some victories moving forward, all right? Now we move into the present, all right? We're still here with this Knight of Wands, and we're sitting here with Justice, but now we've got I Love My Body sitting over it, and Prosperity Lies Ahead. So this is gorgeous, okay? So it's like the more you focus on healing yourself, working on your own victories, your own ambitions, your own desires, okay? The more you work on balancing, this is that Libra energy, right? Justice. The more you work on balancing the materialistic with the spiritual world, the more you work on balancing the ego and the intuition, right? The more you work on chasing your own desires and really learning to put the priorities, the things that matter to you first, and not prioritizing people, places, things, situations that are lower vibrations. The more you're able to be able to move forward, the quicker this prosperity is coming, because I feel like the only block here has been you doubting yourself, doubting your limits, or doubting the situation, or inviting other people's opinions in that are kind of throwing off the storyline a little bit, okay? So it's about focusing on you and your needs here. So, like I said, healing yourself, moving towards focusing on your own desires, getting a balance, because it's not always easy when we're trying to work on ourselves to get that balance. You know, you don't want to swing too far to the left or too far to the right. We want to be able to hold down our job but still keep our mental sanity, plus keep our family happy, plus see our friends, plus sometimes maybe just have a little bit of time to sleep, right? Yeah, maybe go get our nails done. I haven't had my toenails done in 2 months. You know, it's sad. It is sad. I get it. But this is about in the current. You are working on trying to get that balance, and still, while still chasing your dreams. And the more that you working on that balance, the prosperity is on its way. Guys, look here, Page of Swords. So this is something new. Now, Page of Swords isn't always a favorable card to show up, but I don't really have too much issue with him here because he is sitting right under that Taurus, and I feel like that Taurus kind of grounds that energy down. So this is something new coming in, and because it is a sword, it's kind of a fast-moving train. I said this, I believe, yesterday, that when something new comes in and it comes in too fast, it almost feels too good to be true. I do feel like that's coming, because here we have this sitting in the future. We have the Justice and the Page of Swords sitting right under Prosperity Lies Ahead. So something new that makes you feel that fits into your plan, that feels very balanced, very like it works for you. Like if it's a person, it's a person who just kind of, you know, just moves right into your life, like they were always meant to be there, you know. Or if it's a job, it's like a job that, you know, you don't have to change your, you know, your family schedule to make it work, or whatever it is. It might seem too good to be true, and that's where I think some of this doubt is coming in, where you can block yourself, and you have to let go of that, because you have to understand you've been doing the work, you've been bringing these desires to you, and now here they are. Don't allow doubt to get you swept away and off the path. Okay, that's what they're trying to tell you. Stay on the path. Focus on what it is you're working towards, and know that it's meant to be yours. It's meant to be coming to you right now, because you already did the work. Look at the bottom of the deck. All right. So, hang on, I want to make sure y'all can see all these. All right. So we have Seven of Wands. Okay. So this is like, you know, fighting something off. This is, kind of like, you know, taking that last stand or being defensive. So it's kind of like, you know, I am. Here. So you have the Seven of Wands sitting right over the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So this is, you know, that teamwork, and this is being charitable and success. So, you know, you've been fighting off in the past. You haven't taken care of you haven't taken care of yourself. Okay, in the past, you haven't been the best at recognizing your own needs and listening to your own intuition. All right, you've been letting the ego win. You've been letting everybody else tell you, you know, putting everybody else's needs first. Well, this is you finally laying down that defense. This is you finally listening to your higher self, listening to your own intuition, putting yourself first, being charitable to yourself, making sure your own needs are being met, okay? Because as you do so, look what happens. The more you focus on keeping, the point of this life is to feel good, okay? And you have to choose that you want to feel good. And you have to choose to feel good in every circumstance, no matter what's coming. Because the more that you can focus on finding the thing that makes your vibration as high as possible, the quicker you can manifest. And that's what this is about. This is about laying down every defense you have, all these excuses. That's what this is. Laying down these excuses for why you can't take care of yourself and saying, F that, I matter. I want to be healthy. I want to be well-rounded. I want to be successful. I want to be abundant. I want to be prosperous. You know how you get there? Start taking care of your own self, all right? And then you get to become this magician. And this is cool because now you're manifesting what you want. You're shining a light on the darkness and looking at your own dreams. You're working on trying to get to know yourself at a deeper, deeper, deeper level so you can keep creating this life, this beautiful manifestation of who you are at your core, okay? And who you are at your core. And look, here when we end, twins. Holy cow. Wheel of Fortune, right? Jupiter, I mean, you know, of course, you know, Jupiter just went into Aquarius last week. That Jupiter energy, that good luck energy on the table. There's good luck. The Wheel of Fortune is turning your way. This is bringing you luck. Good luck is on the table. Twins. Here's the deal. This is still a little bit about self-mastery. You know, we talked about yesterday that the twin flames are about to be definitely in contact. It's definitely just on the horizon. Like y'all can see each other almost if you get out those binoculars. Well, this is still about self-mastery. This is about you two each doing your own work. But here's the thing. This is how it ends. It ends in manifestation. It ends in you getting to master yourself. This is the manifestation that results as that happens as a result of self-mastery, and this is the fortune that follows. So there is a great fortune that's following when you lay down your excuses and your defenses and you start making yourself the priority, twins. All right. So if you have not been prioritizing yourself, it is time, twins. Because I think so many of us, especially if you're here watching this, and this is the Twin Flame Tarot, you're prioritizing relationships, okay, instead of yourself. Well, why should anybody ever prioritize a relationship with you if you don't prioritize the relationship you have with yourself? Be the freaking best friend of the year for yourself. Chase your own desires for a minute. Figure out how to strike that balance between taking care of everybody else and taking care of yourself, and allow yourself to cut out the excuses and get real clear on what you want, so that this new beginning can kind of be ushered in. It's on its way. There's something prosperous on its way, and it's just ahead. It's coming in hot. It's coming in real hot, twins. And I mean, whew, look at that. 9 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Victory, success, happy home, happy victory, or happy home, celebration, self-satisfaction. Whew. Good news. Good news all the way around. It's just first we have to let go of fear, of doubt, and whatever it is that is blocking us from receiving what we want the most, what we know for fact we want the most. All right, Twin Flames, I hope you found this helpful. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, leave me a comment, share the video. You know what you need to do. But you know what else you need to do? Come back tomorrow because I post new content Monday through Friday, and I hope I get to see you again. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of this video, and next time I see ya, I love ya. Y'all keep on praying. Bye.